What's up, Brats? It's Breeze and Sam Trey, and Chip is joining us for this season of Brat Chat in isolation.
She cost us a lot of money.
This is why we're in this room. It's not because we're isolated.
Chip couldn't afford the studio time.
But this is episode 6, where you guys sent in the topic for me to talk about my plant babies, which is not ganja. I do have some different plants.
Actual plants.
So we talk about plants, and for some reason, we actually had a lot to say about plants.
Yep.
We even suggested what kind of plant each other would be.
Yep.
And then we looked it up. Okay, I'm making this episode sound so boring, but trust me, it's the best.
It's pretty good.
Don't you reckon, Chip?
It's pretty good.
Oh, Chippy. Chippy's over us. She's had a long day. But yes, because we can't go out on the road and play shows, which means we can get in front of new people who then become Bratty family members, we are relying on you guys to do that for us from the comfort of your own home. Basically, you just have to like or share or tag a friend.
It's still going.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So, enjoy the episode.
You recording?
Yeah. We should
So am I.
change the song up for this season.
Why?
I don't know. We should make it a bit spookier because it's Fyre Byrd on ice.
Elation. Yeah.
Which you could take that two different ways. It could be like we're on ice, like the drugs, or
Yeah,
we're
that's
like
the whole part of the
oh, I
joke
thought
of
you were
it.
talking about like Disney on ice, and that I was thinking in my mind like the funniest artwork of like you're Goofy and I'm Minnie Mouse, and we're like on ice skates.
Well, it is that, but also that reminds me of a Carl Barron special, and it's like Carl Barron on ice.
Yeah, see, I don't really like drugs. I feel like the
I don't
Disney
think it
on
was
ice.
actually on drugs.
I feel like
think it was a joke.
the Disney on ice thing is more our brand because it's kind of funny, and we love Disney. Like we read Toy Story to people.
Yeah. Well, we like Disney movies, but we don't like Disney the company, right?
I
That's
don't know.
the thing.
I just, I'm just here,
That's
man.
the thing. They're just evil, apparently.
I'm
Whatever.
just here. We're talking about my plant babies.
That's what the culture says. So if Disney ever want to hire us in the future, like we like Disney, right?
My
Anyway.
plant babies. Someone said they wanted me to talk about my plants.
Breeze's plants.
My ganja. No.
Drugs suck, but let's talk
No.
about marijuana.
No, I recently got some succulents.
Oh,
They're cool.
But what about the other plants?
My
you got
other
for
plants
Christmas
I got for Christmas.
from Papa Bird.
I don't even know what flowers they are, but for ages I had to like move them around the house because you can put them inside, you can put them outside. So I was like moving them around, and their like leaves would shrivel up.
Oh.
And I was like, "Is it dying?" I'm like, "I'm watering it." So I just like Googled what it was. What was it? I can't even remember what.
Breeze. All right, this is your
I'm not-
personality. Botany Breeze.
Botany Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze the botanist. I see what you mean about the lazy accent thing. Botanist doesn't even sound like a real thing. Breeze the botanist. It sounds like she knows a lot
I
about
actually
plant
don't even
life.
know. Like I don't really know anything about gardening. I just like every now and then.
You got the fake green thumb.
I don't know. I've never really pursued it.
Mm.
But I had to Google why their leaves were shriveling up, and get this, is so cute
What is it?
because plants are alive,
Yeah.
but sometimes we think they're not real
Yeah.
things. But but they curl up to when they're like too hot,
Yeah.
and they curl up their leaves to conserve energy and conserve water. That's like really cute, right? And I was like, guys, I like it when your leaves are out and you get the flowers.
Yeah.
And so I moved them to the front door near like the bricks.
Yeah.
And they're letting their leaves fly.
Oh, because they're like cool and
Yeah,
stuff.
but I thought that was like so cute. That
It is
plants
pretty
like
cute.
it's like they feel things, like they feel the heat, and then they do things to like. It's like adorable. If plants
It is
had,
cute.
if plants had a voice, like what accent do you think it would have?
It depends on the plant.
Yeah.
Lemon tree would be
Totally
an
Italian.
annoying person, I think.
I reckon a lemon tree-
A lemon
Hey!
tree would sound like this.
Hey, I'm a lemon tree. They talk like that. Hey.
I was hearing more like because because I associate lemon with sour. So like someone who's like, I don't know if I should say this term, like a sourpuss kind of person.
I haven't heard that in forever.
So I think like they would just be like that kind of person, and they would sound like you shouldn't be doing that.
I would love to be a lemon tree because this would be my only joke. Hey, I'm the thing that life gives you.
Oh man.
Can you just be annoying?
Hey, what plant would I be if I was a plant?
Some type of cactus.
I don't know enough plants to like know.
You would be
the
some
answer.
type of cactus because people would be like, that looks cool. And they get too close and be like, oh, no, I'm good.
But also, like, you could make drugs out of cactus.
Yeah. Actually, the plants that I Googled the other day, that vine that's like overtaking the neighbor's
You can get high off
garage.
it.
And he keeps coming over and being like, when are you guys going to knock down this plant? And every time I hear him, I'm like, you can? Like, if it's in your garage, like, just do it.
Yeah,
Cut
if it's
it.
on your side of your property. You can just.
But
cut that.
the thing is like, we can't actually get rid of it because it's kind of overtaking a cubby house. But where the cubby house is, there's no back fence. So if we were to like knock that all down, then there's no fence there, and Sydney's gonna like go to
Run
town.
out.
But also, it's like really pretty because it's a vine, but then it has these purple
These
flowers.
really nice purple flowers.
Yeah, so it looks nice,
Yeah.
and all the bees like going
Yeah,
there
man.
and
Why
stuff.
do we want to
Because
cut
it's
that?
ruining his shed.
I don't
He said
care.
it's like getting into his plumbing and everything. Like,
Cut it.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't you just cut it, man? But I think because we got
We don't even
poison it.
own this house.
Yeah, but anyway,
Anyways.
I looked it up what it was, and it's called Morning Glory. And you can. This was like the funny part is people would usually grow it around like tombstones and stuff. Like that's where it was, and it's supposed to like symbolize how life is finite and it's there and it goes away. I'm like, okay, cool.
Cool, it's a flower.
Because it's meant to be like a flower that sort of blossoms and then goes away. And I'm looking at this one, and this one's been there for like 6 months.
It's
So
not going
I don't
away.
know.
Ever.
Anyway, but I googled these seeds apparently are a psychedelic. But then they kind of put a disclaimer under it and said that they also cause a lot of health problems, so don't ingest the seeds.
Yep.
But some native tribe would actually use the seeds and like eat them and
get
have
high and stuff.
psychedelic experiences. And I was just staring at it going,
That's pretty funny.
really? The seed from that thing that's like taking all over our back fence.
What if it like the seeds?
Business idea.
What if the seeds get into that guy's plumbing? Oh man. Oh shit.
That's going to be
Amazing.
crazy. He just starts like tripping out.
Oh my gosh.
But-
he comes over and he's like, yeah, I'm so glad.
Here's
you
a funny
guys-"
thing. Our body actually makes a chemical that stops us from getting high off natural plants
Right,
and
like
fresh
lettuce,
food
right?
and stuff. We can actually get psychedelic experiences from lettuce. But our body makes a chemical when we're eating that
That, like,
stops us
blocks
from
that.
getting us high.
That's amazing.
How funny is that? Like, that's crazy.
That is pretty
But that is also
crazy.
pretty funny. 'Cause
Thanks for
what
that
if-
one, Breeze, Joe Rogan. Breeze?
But could you just imagine your body stops making that chemical and you're like eating an apple and then just like tripping out
From
you're in
an
like
apple?
your front garden, like just hitting a drum,
Dude.
going whoa! Like
I love that that's like your version of like tripping out.
I was actually imagining you in your poncho, like shaking a tambourine or something.
Yeah, I do that sober though. Actually, not a tambourine.
What plant would I be? Even though you don't know many. I'm scared.
I have no idea.
You're staring at me going,
I don't know. You're not a plant, you're the breeze. I've no idea.
yeah, I
You'd
don't
be
know.
like, I don't know my flowers that well. You'd be like a sunflower.
I would be a sunflower. That's like every girl's dream. To be a sunflower.
Then I'm going to say something else. You'd be like, oh, you know what you would be? don't be offended because it sounds like it's not a compliment, but it actually is because it's coming from me.
Okay.
You'd be like Rocket.
Rocket?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like things like Rocket were a weed and people would be like, ew, that's a weed. But then the Italians are like, you can eat this and it's
nutritious.
Awesome. And it's good for you.
Yeah.
And also like Rocket is like a little bit spicy.
But
also it is actually like good for you.
Yeah.
So like
Let's look up what
you're like a little bit fiery, but in a friendship, a little bit of fiery is like a good thing because you like call out people's bullshit.
Yeah. It's got me into trouble a little bit, but my very good friends, they come
Stick around and they're like, you know what? You're
They
right.
appreciate it. Okay, so Rocket is also known as arugula. And
is it a weed?
Contains many nutrients. This includes vitamin C, K, and A, as well as high levels of nitrates. Protects against cancer. Vitamin K is for a healthy heart, bones, and skin. Boosts eyesight with Rocket.
I knew Rocket was the shit. I knew it.
And it promotes healthy bowel movements.
Wow. Breeze promotes healthy bowel movements.
And I called you a cactus. All right,
Call
let's
me
do
a cactus.
benefits of cactus because I feel like
don't write benefits of cactus. Be
yeah,
like,
no,
write
because I
facts
think
of cactus.
I think you can
Cactus
actually
facts.
Eat cactus fruit. It's an antiviral, protects nerve cells.
Antiviral.
Yeah.
Nice.
Contains antioxidants, regulates blood sugar levels, treats enlarged prostate, reduces cholesterol, eliminates hangovers.
But gets you high. I took you to another website.
Yeah,
Annoying.
I don't want it does that.
We don't want. We just want the headlines.
I don't know what forms and doses
Well, what's
mean.
potential risks?
Potential
But replace
risks:
the word cactus with
headache,
Sam
nausea, bloating, diarrhea, or an increase of stool, which is
Right.
diarrhea.
So, like a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
So
So,
like that's true because I
that
talk
you
lot of
are a
shit.
cactus because you do talk a lot of shit if
Yeah.
you have too much of you.
No, I do it anyway, but that's just because I
No,
think
like
it's fun.
I'm saying if you allow yourself to have too much of you.
If I allow myself to talk too
Yeah.
much,
If it's not like Kate Nine-Eyes, I mean Sam Trey. Sorry.
99 Sam Trey, stop talking shit, and I'll be like, no, but I want to.
Nine-Eyes.
I still have so many like stupid things to say.
I'm so bloated and I got a headache.
I got a headache. I need to let all the stupid out.
Yeah, but my plant babies are doing fine. Thanks for asking.
They are. They look nice.
I'm allowed to bring them to coffee shops when I go and get coffee with the girls.
Do you give them like a? Do you like water them at the coffee shop? Can I
Well,
have just like a?
The great thing,
Can I have like a spraying thing of like water for my plant babies, please?
dude, what if I did that? Like rocked up with a little cart, like a little pram with my plant babies and just like
They only drink San Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino.
They
You have to
only
say it like that.
lightly sparkling water.
There's only
but
one
not
way to say
Franken.
San Pellegrino. It's San Pellegrino.
But it's
You got to whisper it. You say it way better than me.
San Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino.
Yes.
Yes. See.
Yum.
Yummy. Sparkling water.
If I was a plant, I'd be pasta.
The plants that I have, though, you don't have to water that often, like once a week, and you just let them do their thing.
That's pretty cool.
It is great. Except I kind of forgot about my succulents, and I think one of them's dying. I
Do
think
they die?
because they didn't get a lot of sunlight.
Succulents never die.
That's the thing. I think if you kill succulents, like you are probably
So like I totally could.
yeah, you killed the bonsai that I gave you.
I know.
The whole point of bonsai is to keep it alive, and you killed it. It cost me like
I
$70
neglected it.
too. And what was another?
No, look, the kale died from transportation.
Okay, the
That thrived for a long time.
Yeah, the
but
blue
also,
kale.
But also, this is like kind of maybe a conspiracy, but I think some things that you buy,
yeah, they only do one harvest.
yeah, so you have to keep buying it from, the plant companies that are just trying to make money off you.
Yeah, because they didn't even make the stuff. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, we just like know the sciencey things.
Yeah.
But yeah, plants is actually like, it's cool to have. Like, I would recommend everyone go get some succulents.
Me and Mum are trying to grow avocado trees.
Oh,
Or
with
an
the pip.
avocado
Is that
tree.
that weird pip thing I keep
Yep.
seeing?
Yeah, we're trying to sprout an avocado seed.
Yes.
And we both are very, at the moment, like, don't think it's going to happen, but we'll stick to it. And we'll
I
see.
mean, the little thing is dangling at the bottom.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's just like the skin of the pip or if it actually is like starting to sprout.
She was making a little noises.
Yeah. Chip, misophonia does not exist when it's a dog, by the way.
She is so cute. She rolled around and shit the other day. It was funny.
Yeah.
I can still sort of smell it.
I mean, plant babies.
Plant babies, recommend them. And thanks for asking about my plant babies, but they're doing great. They haven't died yet.
Amazing.
That's
Love it.
amazing.